right, y'all. So here go a little overhead look before we get it popping with this meal. This is everything that you are going to need. Um, First of all, we're gonna get it started. I have some nice clean drumsticks right here, and then I season them well, y'all. I put them up in my little bowl and set them to the side, and we're gonna let those marinate while we get everything else together. I also have right here some fresh clean shrimp and also some crawfish tails. Y'all gonna need that. The seasonings that I dropped on the chicken, I have some Slap Your Mama. I use onion powder, smoked paprika, accent, yellow mustard, and my little secret weapon I got from my mama back here is ground cinnamon. Y'all go ahead and try this as a seasoning on y'all fried chicken and thank me later. I got that from mom's. And I also dropped a little garlic powder in there, but I used the very end of the garlic powder that I had, so I went ahead on and I got rid of the bottle. All right, for the seafood spaghetti and cheese, I'm using angel hair pastas. That's because I cook with I use elbow pastas a lot. You know, I use both tidis and rotini, but whatever pasta y'all want to use, be my guest. But we gonna go with the angel hair today. And also I got some melting dip right here, or y'all can use Velveeta, whatever one y'all want to use. I had melting dip up in my refrigerator, so that's what I'm gonna be using today. Also, the barbecue sauce to dip your drumsticks. Once you get them babies all fried up and looking good and smelling good, you're gonna go ahead and you're gonna need 1 bottle of the Sweet Baby Ray barbecue sauce. You're gonna need just a very little salt. Y'all see I use the light salt. That's just me, that's just what I get, but whatever salt you have, you can use it. Just don't go too far with it, y'all. Y'all gonna need some parsley flakes. You're gonna also need some honey. I buy the organic honey, but that's just what I have. If y'all have regular honey, go ahead and use y'all regular honeys. And also, I don't have it sitting right here. I'm gonna use maybe about a teaspoon of butter. My choice of butter is Imperial, but I'll be using a very little. On the side of these crawfish tails and the shrimp, I also have 1 onion that I'm gonna be cutting up and dicing into small pieces so that I can saute it with these babies before I drop them into my cheese sauce. But I will also be using a little bit of heavy whipping cream, y'all, that's not sitting up here, but I will be using just a little bit of that for to go with my cheese sauce. And you know what I'm saying, just to make it a nice little creamy, you know, and give it a little bit of a thicker texture for the cheese sauce before we drop and toss those pastas in there. So basically, this is what y'all need to complete the meal. All right, let's move right along. All right, y'all, so while I got those drumsticks sitting over there put to the side, marinating on those little seasonings, I went in on and grabbed my skillet. I add 3 cups of water. I put maybe like 2 tablespoons worth of cooking oil in there, and I'm bringing this water to a boil with the cooking oil in there to keep my angel hair pastas from sticking. And while this gets hot, we're gonna move on over to the next step. All right, y'all, so if y'all can see, while the water is heating up to drop our angel hairs in there, I went ahead on and I took out one of my pots. I love to deep fry chicken in a pot versus like a skillet or something like that, because I feel like, you know, it deep fry a little bit better when you get one of those deep pots or something like that. Maybe I'm just old school and still like to do it how my mama do it, but yep, that's what I got going on. I'm letting that grease get a little hot, and then I'm gonna go ahead on and I'm gonna drop those drumsticks in there. All right, y'all, we dropped those in there, and if you can hear a nice little boil coming through, so we just gonna take my tongs. Y'all got tongs, use tongs. If you don't, use a little fork, whatever you want to use. You go ahead and toss those around up in that boiling water and that oil, so them babies don't be all sticky and stuff like that. And let it do what it do. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and test this grease and see if we got a little sizzle. Yes, we do. So we getting ready to start dropping those drumsticks in there one at a time. I'm probably gonna cook them 3 to 4 at a time. I hear that good old sizzle, and I ain't gonna tell you no lies. Like, as soon as it hits the grease, y'all, it smells so good. Let those baby food eat on the Alright, y'all, so come back checking on these pastas. I let them boil for approximately 7 minutes. The angel hairs, it don't take that long, and they are ready to be strained. So I'm gonna take these off and strain them. Alright guys, so after you strain your pasta, your pot or your skillet or whatever you boil them in, you take that same dish, put it back on the fire, a low or medium fire that is. You grab your type of butter of choice. Mine is Imperial. I'm gonna put a half a stick up in there and you let that melt. At the same token, you wanna grab you some heavy whipping cream, y'all. Your choice of heavy whipping cream, whatever brand you want, just get you some. I am actually putting 1 cup inside of there with that melting butter, and we're gonna let that melt down and get heated up together. I'm not overdoing it with my heavy whipping cream because I don't want my cheese sauce too thick. I just want it with I want it a little thick so the texture won't be all loose and all of that once I mix my cheese in with my pasta. So you get 1 cup of heavy whipping cream of your choice, whatever brand. So you add that in there. Alright y'all, so I went ahead on and cut up a couple of pieces of the melt and dip cheese. Y'all, this cheese, if y'all use this or the Velveeta cheese, y'all know this type of cheese melt pretty good, and a couple slices would make like a big amount of cheese sauce. So you don't want to overdo it, but if you're one of those cheese lovers, y'all can go ahead and add a little more if you want to, but I think this is. Alright y'all, so I got a tablespoonful of minced garlic, and I'm going to add that to the mix. Squeeze that around. That thing cook down a little bit. Alright y'all, so our first batch of drumsticks coming out of the grease, they finished. This is what your mixture should look like. Crawfish tails, your shrimp, minced garlic, onions, and a little bit of avocado oil or whatever type of oil you use to hit your pan up with. Doesn't take long to cook. It smells really good and it tastes really good, y'all. So this is finished. We're gonna take this off the fire, and now it's time to go ahead and build our cheese sauce. All right, while your cheese is melting up in your heavy cream and your butter, of course, I told y'all I have a fire little seasoning on my seafood mix, but I'm gonna just add a little bit of Slap Your Mama to season the cheese. Just a little, not a lot. Just a little, guys. A little. Then we're gonna add a little bit more of parsley. Y'all gonna find out parsley and slap your mama is the key to the goodness, y'all, and a beautiful presentation of color. All right. So while that's heated and that cheese in there melting down, y'all can see that cheese melt. You go ahead and give it a nice little stir. It's melting down pretty good, y'all. Give it a nice good stir, y'all. The cheese sauce is getting, y'all. All right, we getting somewhere. Y'all hear that sizzle over there? Baby, that's how you fry chicken. You hear me? I'm gonna add my children actually like the Parmesan flavor, and sometimes I add the dry Parmesan. But once this melts down, I'm gonna add maybe a handful of shredded fresh Parmesan, and I may add a handful of grated, not grated, but shredded mozzarella to give it like that 3 cheese flavor. By the way, I say cheese lovers, but in this house, a bunch of cheese lovers. All right, y'all, the train on the move. So our cheese sauce is melted down. I got a fistful of mozzarella. I'm gonna add that to the cheese mixture. I have a fistful of Parmesan. And then we're gonna give it a nice little stir. And y'all, let me tell y'all, I do have cooking spoons and utensils and stuff like that, but y'all, I'm old school, y'all. I don't know why, but I be stirring my little sauces and all of that with a regular little eating spoon so I could get down to the bottom, you know what I'm saying? There we go. Y'all see that? All right, y'all. Now, I had to get a little help on this one from my little nephew. What's up, Tyrone?
Hey,
Tell the people what's up.
what's up, y'all?
What's up, YouTube? All right, so our cheese sauce is melted. Everything is nice and melted down. Y'all remember that seafood mixture right there? Yup, it's time to put that in there. So next, you put all that in there. Let me tell y'all, that sauce, all that goodness, y'all see that sauce dripping in there? That's gonna be that fire. That's all your flavor. Drop that in there. That's all your flavor from your onion, your seafood, your minced garlic. That's everything. Drop all that in there. You're not gonna be disappointed. I like to get all that because all that ain't nothing but flavor. So you drop all that in there. All that. Alright? Alright. Alright, y'all. So now that we got all of that in there, all that goodness, y'all see that? Give y'all a close up right quick. Because when I tell you that's good, that's good. Now you about to give it a fire little stir. By the way, when you add your seafood mixture in there, reduce the heat under your cheese sauce once everything melts. Make sure you reduce your heat, y'all. You don't want your cheese sauce to start sticking all to the bottom of the pot and all of that. That's nasty. Your food gonna be tasting all scorched and all of that. You don't want that. Add that in there. That's more cheese than anything, y'all. Alright, y'all, so now it's time to toss our spaghetti. My hands are very clean because I definitely washed them. Now that we got our cheese sauce and everything ready, now it's time for the fun part. I got my baby on the camera. Say what's up, Riri.
What's up, y'all?
Alright, so let's do it. Now, I didn't put all of the angel hairs in there because you want to toss them thoroughly. So I lined our pan. This is my go-to pan right here, y'all. So I lined my pan with some of the angel hair, and I'm about to add the first sprinkle of our sauce.
That looks good.
Do it.
Yeah.
All right. And we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna mix it. You got that, Ray?
Yeah.
Mix that cheese sauce thoroughly with those angel hairs. Would it look good, TD? Y'all, these are my helpers for the day. They doing such a good job.
Can I like show them so that people can see?
You can zoom in. There you go.
Y'all like that, huh?
And we're gonna add some more angel hairs. Oh Lord, I'm wasting. It's all right. You get it, Ray? You got a nice little shot?
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna add the rest of our little pastas on top. I'm gonna move this out the way.
Don't that look good, y'all?
Give it a little twirl. And then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna add the rest of our shrimp and seafood on top. Our cheese, shrimp, and seafood sauce on top, y'all. Get all that in there. Then I'm gonna take and give it one more twist. You got a good angle, Ray?
Mm-hmm.
Like that, baby.
Okay.
All right. And we're gonna mix that in.
Does that look good?
It's very cheesy. No smoke sausages. All seafood. Once you give it a good swirl, everything all nice and mixed in, that sauce mixed in with that pasta.
Y'all wish y'all can look at it in real life, huh?
Move this to the side. Then we can zoom in. All right, friends, so after you mix up your cheese and seafood mixture with your pastas, remember the pasta of your choice. You hit it on top with a little bit of cheese, shredded cheese. I use the Fiesta blend because I like it's like a 3 cheese. I just hit it with a very little on top and I put a little bit more parsley, and this is what you should have. And I'm getting ready to pop this in the oven at 350 degrees, not to cook, but just to let that cheese on top melt. And then we're gonna see what we're working with. All right, y'all, to get started with the honey barbecue sauce, to go ahead and dip your chicken. First, I'm gonna start off with that Sweet Baby Ray's I showed y'all. I like to grab the honey flavor because my children like sweet, my husband likes sweet, and I do too. So first, that's how we gonna do that. Let's add that to the bowl. All right, y'all, so the barbecue sauce is nice and hot. If y'all can see our butter and everything that melted down, now you give it a good little whisk. Give it a good stir, y'all. Mix all those things in. Mix that butter, mix that honey, mix your sugar, mix all of that in. It's nice and hot, so it should melt right down. By the way, I popped it in the microwave for about 2.5 minutes, just to make sure it's nice and hot and everything is melted, so it should mix and blend very well. Y'all hear that sizzling over there? That's our last batch of chicken that is getting ready to come on out. All right, so our barbecue sauce is ready. It's ready for our chicken. And then I'm gonna go ahead on and I'm gonna pull that seafood spaghetti out the oven and let y'all see what we working with. All right, friends, this is our finished product. Everything is out the oven. And this is what you should be working with. I have some sweet peas right here. I have some fried honey barbecue drumsticks. And I have a shrimp and crawfish spaghetti. All right, friends, we done made it to the end of today's vlog. I hope y'all had a wonderful time hanging out with me in Miss Angie's kitchen. For more recipes like this, if y'all want to see me drop some more fire recipes like this, y'all go down in the comment section, comment y'all thoughts. Let me know how y'all feel about the recipe. If y'all think it look good, let me know. Y'all know I'm not bougie, I'm a holla back. Don't forget on y'all way out to like, comment, give me a thumbs up. Y'all go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Y'all hit that notification bell so when I drop a new video, y'all be the first to know. I hope y'all had a blessed Sunday and thank y'all for hanging out with me again. Of course, I'm going to catch y'all in the next one. Peace.